we all flex. Drip dead diamonds, all the haters second guessing. $1 million swagger, yeah, we making the impression. From the block to the top, we rising in succession. Oh yeah, drip, drip, millions, that's how we live.
Sweating like an absolute monster here. Nothing nefarious. I've just come out of the gym, had an absolute savage workout. Just stopped off at my local coconut water distributor to get another supply, and I'm going to run a few errands while I'm pumped off my face on pre-workout. Mr. Wookums needs some organic food, so I'm going to stop off at the pet store where I can get his like high quality food, because obviously Mr. Wookums deserves the best, and I've got a few other bits and pieces to do as well. So I thought, do you know what, I'm going to jump on and do a video, because further to a tweet I put out earlier on, I think it's time I spoke about what I'm most bullish about in DeFi for this upcoming bull run. Now, we're going to drive and talk, so let's get going. I've got to turn the aircon off because it interferes a bit with the sound, so I'm going to have to, I'll probably be sweating throughout the video, but don't worry about it. No cheeky flex there. Anyway, let's get going. So, there's some bad drivers around here. I don't know about you guys, if you've ever driven in London, there are some proper NPC drivers around. Wow. So, starting things off, something I actually forgot to mention in my video yesterday, I don't know how I managed to forget to mention it, is SwapX. Now, I am beyond pumped about being a founder or co-founder of that platform. So I was one of the blessed few to be able to get in on the NFT launch. So I picked up multiple NFTs. There's only 3,000 put out, and that makes me one of the sort of founding fathers of the SwapX DEX, and that is going to be, in my opinion, an absolute face melter. Now, of course, these things can take a little bit of time to build up pace, build up steam, because you know, we don't know what sort of velocity that's going to build at. But the fact is that fee sharing life is what I'm all about. So taking a percentage of the fees that the DEX brings in on the X1 on the X layer blockchain, I'm beyond excited. So massive shout out to BB and Lady Mania for reaching out to me personally to bring me on board, and also what really actually meant a lot was to be able to give back to the community a bit as well, to be one of the whitelisted influencers, content creators that could sort of bring people in, and I had like 30 spots and they filled up really quickly. So I'm really pleased to be able to bring people into that. I'm so freaking excited about SwapX. So SwapX, absolutely 100%. Something I mentioned yesterday is P-Drip. I am really bullish on P-Drip. I'm bullish on PLS, on Pulse Chain. P-Drip has been absolutely performing, and Matt and Eric, they've been just a couple of real gems in the often murky world of DeFi. So they have put out an absolute stonker in P-Drip, and it's up about 100% since I bought 2 more faucets last week. And unfortunately, I didn't get my full faucet, as I mentioned in my video yesterday actually. I got distracted, I had a few computer problems, I didn't end up getting it. I woke up in the morning to do it. I was going to do a whole video around it on how to bridge from Binance Smart Chain, from BNB over into PLS, and to buy Pulse Drip and how to get a faucet and how it all worked. I was going to do a whole video on it, it's going to be really good. And I woke up and all 1,800 had finally sold out. So I was a little bit gutted, but I did manage to get 2 more faucets last week at $3 a piece. Well, $3 per P-Drip, not $3 per faucet, but you know what I mean. Anyway, so I'm well pumped about that. I absolutely love P-Drip, and they've got the farms going on over there as well. Man, what a freaking awesome project. So big shout out to Matt and Eric for that one. Then I want to talk about PDI, the Peganin. PDI to $1. Shout out to Crypto Tiger for putting me onto that. A couple of months ago when the price was way down, I got in and smashed a nice big fat bag. So if that goes to $1, I'm laughing. Even if it goes to 50 cents, I'm laughing. So I love that narrative, and mechanically speaking, it's more than possible. I think, in my opinion, it's going to happen. So, you know, as someone who's kind of a little bit late to the pulse chain ecosystem, I got in late and actually worked in my favour because I was buying PLS at pretty much the rock bottom. So even though the price is very low right now, I'm still DCAing into PLS, because from there I can go into PDI and a few of the other sort of pulse chain stables like USDT, PUSDT and PUSDC, and even a little play on what was the other one, PL, I can't remember now, I bought a small bag of that now as well, just in case. But I'm very, very, very bullish on that, on the whole pulse chain ecosystem. So that, you know, that kind of covers PLS as well. I was going to mention that as like the third or fourth, but you know, forget that. I've already mentioned pulse chain. And Pulse X as well, I've got a nice bag of that as well, so I'm looking forward to seeing where that all goes on its first cycle gains, quite possibly. It's never seen a bull run before, and it's about to see one, so let's bring that on, shall we? And then there comes the dripping in. Now this is a narrative that I'm starting personally. You may have seen a few tweets last week where I started the dripping in narrative, and that is to get drip back to $1. And I've been helping the cause. I bought 30,000 W drip just last week, and I'll probably do the same again this week amongst my other DCAs. I'm still supporting the drip ecosystem. I still believe it's going to make a comeback. I believe it's going to be an absolute rocky story as well. So I'm still buying W drip, wrap drip. I had 30,000 of them last week. That's something I really want to push, and I want to do everything I can in my power. You know, I'm not a dev, but I have ideas, and I'm speaking to people at the moment about those ideas, some trusted people on the inside, and I want to do what I can to bring drip back to its glory. Now, the dripping in, hashtag the dripping in, you know, if you want to help me out on social media and spread that, let's get that narrative going and get drip back to its all-time glory. And last but not least, and this is just DeFi, obviously I've got all my blue chip plays as well, which I'm massively bullish on, and I've been DCAing this entire time. I'm still accumulating because I don't believe we're anywhere near an alt season yet. We're still sort of 80% from all-time highs, even on most of the you know, the top sort of 20 altcoins. So there's no way we could possibly be in an alt season just yet. When we're in an alt season, you're going to see pants melting, faces melting, everything melting. We're far from there yet, so still accumulation in my opinion, not financial advice. Nothing that I'm saying right now is financial advice either. But the last but not least for DeFi / CeFi is STABLESWAP. Now, if I could just sum that up in a single phrase, I would say it's a life-changing platform. Shout out to Danny D, Crypto Lucky. What an incredible thing they've got going on over there. I absolutely 100% support the fact we are now a private platform as well. You know, what makes it even more insane is that STABLESWAP does not need your money. It doesn't need your money, it doesn't need my money, it doesn't need anyone else's money. It's still going to pay out every single day. It's got like 4 million sort of in liquidity that's providing since it started. I've been in since the very end of November. And as I've said before, it's semi-retired me. So what an incredible platform. And that's just building and building and building. What a team. I can't wait to get out there and meet Danny in real life. Back to the Philippines, you know, somewhere I've traveled extensively. And I can't wait to have that excuse to go back and see, you know, meet some of the STABLESWAP team in real life as well. So that's going to be incredible stuff. So quite the year ahead, in my opinion, coming up for DeFi. So I'd love to know what you guys are most excited about with DeFi. Leave it in the comments. I'm going to leave that as a pinned comment as well. I want to hear what you guys are sort of DCAing into right now, what you're buying right now. It doesn't have to be DeFi, even in the blue chip stuff, you know, if it's XRP, if it's VeChain or Chainlink, whatever. But just put in the comments what you're most pumped about. So I'm going to get into the pet shop now, get Mr. Wookham's his favourite food, get back, and I'll buy him a few treats while I'm in there as well, because why not? So I hope you guys all have an absolutely blessed day, whatever you're doing. Stay bullish, stay dripping, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Yeah, I'm rolling with the squad, we all flex. Dripping diamonds, all the haters second guessing. $1 swagger, yeah, we making the impression. From the block to the top, we rising in succession. Oh yeah, drip, drip, millions, that's how we live. Drip, drip, millions, we the kings of the game.